Real Madrid players were kind of looking at one another as the Borussia Dortmund players ran past them, as if to say, what are you doing? What on earth are you doing? So that was an unexpected preamble. The referee, Slavko Vincic, blows his whistle, and off we go for the 2024 UEFA Champions League final here at Wembley Stadium. As the ball is played back to... Someone's run onto the field here. A spectator's run onto the field, and he's actually run to Jude Bellingham, and he's taking a selfie with Jude Bellingham, and he's still running around. And where are the stewards? He's still on the pitch, and now he's having a photograph taken with Vinicius, and now he's running off the field. What a bizarre thing to do that is, and he's not yet being challenged.
There's another one.
And someone else has run on the field as well, on the far side, and finally the stewards, and somebody else has run on from the left as well, and he's got a white shirt on, and he's just run around with his arms up in the air, and he's now being captured by some steward, and somebody else is running on now. Well, this is ridiculous. I mean, this is it. And this individual has jumped and done a Ronaldo-style celebration, and one man in a suit is on the field running after him. I mean, I can't understand why more security people aren't coming onto the field to sort these people out.
No, absolutely spot on, though. But it only takes a few idiots to spoil it for everybody else. And, you know, from the player's perspective, it's about trying to just stay focused and on the job. You know,
Courtois, this fella's still running around on the field, and Courtois went towards him, and now his steward is up, and actually, you've got to be careful here.
Well,
Savic has come across, and Savic has pushed him over. You know, the players...
I think he slipped a bit before, you know, it's a bit... I can understand that frustration, though. There'll be so much adrenaline. The players, you know, they've worked so hard to get there. And you have an idiot running on the pitch.
Well, I was just going to say as well, you know, after the troubles that we've had at recent finals, not least the Stade de France when you and I were there a couple of years ago, how good it feels that it appears that everything's gone to plan, and then this happens. And we're in the third minute now, and I mean, I think we only had about 90 seconds play before these three pitch invaders came on. And it appears that, you know, when they come on, you think, well, is this going to be something that has got a political edge to it? But it just appears that it was three individuals who probably had too much to drink. So off we go again, and a free kick given by the referee on the halfway line for a challenge on Jude Bellingham. That's the first heavy challenge on Bellingham, who climbs to his feet. He's okay. Here's Vinicius on the left-hand side. Vinicius gets away from Ryerson, still going, but as he taps the ball, it takes a deflection actually out of play of Hummels, and it's a throw to Real Madrid on the left, and Vinicius is fired up there. He's exhorting the Real Madrid fans behind the goal to our left to make more noise at that end. And it's for throwing to Dortmund actually.
Yeah, early sign there from Vinicius. I think we'll see Real Madrid be pretty flexible. They're 4-4-2. And Vinicius, well, 4-3-3 as well. Vinicius will come out to this left-hand side, and when he gets on the half-turn and drives at defenders, Borussia Dortmund will have to make sure they're watchful and doubling up when that does happen.
Just 5 Live from the BBC, the World Service are with us as well, wherever you are in the world, and listen also as well via the BBC Sounds app, which you will need for the Euros coming up. But 0-0, Dortmund and Real Madrid. Here's Rudiger playing the ball back into the penalty area. Courtois, only his 5th appearance of the season after the knee injury that's kept him out for almost the whole campaign. He's able to pass it out of the penalty area. He's had some great nights, hasn't he, in this competition, Thibaut Courtois. And Jurgen Klopp is up in the stands. One of those performances was against Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool, when he played brilliantly in that final. So Klopp here to watch his old club, Borussia Dortmund, from up in front of one of the hospitality boxes, and watching Real Madrid, all in white, come forward. Vinicius, a crossfield pass from him out to the far side. Carvajal gets involved, that comes back to him. His cross is deflected down towards the byline, and Borussia Dortmund are able to clear it. Maxson was able to get there and volley it downfield towards Brandt, and then out of play it bounces for a throw-in to the Real Madrid side, as we expected, Courtois in goal, Carvajal, Rudiger, Nacho and Mendy, Camavinga in for the injured Tchouaméni.
Well, this is a good match, isn't it?
Rodrigo and Vinicius. I think the smoke from all of the fireworks and pyrotechnics is just about cleared. And after that stoppage, that annoying early stoppage, we're
Hello!
here's Sabitzer down the right-hand side, in comes the cross, but Rudiger gets up and is able to head it down and away, out to comparative safety where Bellingham actually loses possession, gives it away. Sancho out to the right-hand side, the Norwegian right-back Ryerson with the
Imagine if Sancho scores.
corner of the match at the Dortmund end for Dortmund.
Oopsies.
Tries to get a cross in, goes behind for a corner, and you feel this is an opportunity for Borussia Dortmund. They'll be watching, Real Madrid will be watching
Ooh.
goals very, very closely.
Yeah, Hummels scored in the second leg of the semi-final against Paris.
This is interesting.
Is there, causing a nuisance. And here's Brandt with the cross. Glance header across goal from Schlotterbeck, which is cleared away. It's Fulkrug actually who did get his head to that. Glance it across the back.
Subscribe, please.
Are able to deal with it and they've got it back. So Tristan sitting to my left. Champions League player, Champions League goal.
This is only for the first half, so make sure you subscribe.
Sitting to my right, Premier League manager, long-time assistant to Carlo Ancelotti. We'll get a word from Paul in a moment. Here's Vinicius on the left-hand side, halfway inside the Dortmund half. Vinicius loses out to Ryerson. Now Sabitzer, and Mendy's in with the challenge, and now Nick Courts on the halfway line. Early thoughts, Paul?
Yeah, lively start, a few strong tackles going in. Madrid, slightly more possession of the ball, and then that counter-attacking pace of Dortmund, and obviously the strength of the set plays. Really good atmosphere in the stadium. Hasn't really found any real rhythm yet the game, but interesting start.
Yeah. If only every big match can have an atmosphere like this, as Korbel, the goalkeeper, clears it. Action's almost charged down by Rodrigo, and then the deflected out of play off Bellingham for a throw-in to halfway inside their own half. And just another word, Paul, as you mentioned, Bellingham pulling out to the left-hand side, you know, when they come forward in a more central position, but he's got dual roles to play.
Yeah, flexible system.
I'm Team Borussia Dortmund.
Goes out to the left. Vinicius and Rodrigo, the two front players. You can see it now. Back four midfielders with Bellingham on the left, Vinicius and Rodrigo up front. And then when they win the ball back,
There's a Dortmund come forward with full crud, but it bounces away. Takes a deflection back to Courtois.
when they win the ball back, you'll see Vinicius move out to the left, as Chris has already mentioned. Rodrigo through the middle. Bellingham goes more central with Valverde, and Cruz and Camavinga, two pivots really in midfield.
So Paul Clement and Chris Sutton with us on 5 Live in the World Service. Here's Kroos with the ball deep inside his own half. His final club appearance, Tony Kroos. And to Mendy, who just taps it back into the penalty area to Courtois. And Rudiger is able to shuffle it forward. Rudiger, Champions League winner with Chelsea and Porto. Long ball from him. Bellingham gets his head to it, but it just bounces all the way through to goalkeeper Korbel, who underarms it out to Matson, who's done ever so well for Borussia Dortmund after his loan move. Didn't really get a look in at Chelsea in the first half of the season. But here he is in the Champions League final. It's funny how it goes, isn't it?
Well, you think he was at Burnley, wasn't he?
Last season,
Yeah. Dortmund want to get that deal done and sign him permanently. He's had a very good season.
Schlotterbeck heading it forward for Dortmund. It comes back to the number 4. The left-footed volley over the halfway line. Sabitzer challenging for that. Sabitzer, the former Manchester United man. But Rudiger's able to get his head to the ball, nod it down. And Carvajal now on the right-hand side. Carvajal, like
Oh, yeah.
Rich on the bench, could play in a 6th European Cup Champions League winning team here today. 0-0 early stages. Camavinga doing very well, winning the ball back for Real Madrid. And here it is now on the left-hand side with Nacho, the captain, the long-serving Nacho Fernandez, 34 years old. Been with Real Madrid since he was 11 years old. And this is only the second time he's actually played in the Champions League final. Back it goes to Nacho, who turns it back to Courtois. And this noise that's coming out of the end to our right from the Borussia Dortmund supporters is absolutely deafening. Rudiger, as Real Madrid move away from that end of the stadium. Carvajal slips it forward now to the right-hand side to Valverde, who is sandwiched between two Borussia Dortmund players. The referee Vincic says he went down far too easily, and the ball just runs through to Kobel.
Yeah, I think he did go down too easy. Carvajal will see him play very high up on that right-hand side. The Madrid right back, and Valverde just made a run on the inside, poked the ball around Schlotterbeck, but looked for the foul. Wasn't a foul.
Schlotterbeck was unsettled by Valverde, almost lost his footing inside the penalty area, just managed to get it away left-footed and out of play for a throw into Real Madrid. Valverde was all over him there, he sniffed the danger, so it's out of play for a throw-in that Carvajal is going to take. Carvajal, I remember him having to go off early injured in the Kiev final against Liverpool. Back it goes to the halfway line. Camavinga, and back into the Real Madrid halfway. Kroos is stationed up towards Bellingham. Bellingham gets a little shove in the back from Chan. But Real Madrid still in possession.
Chan's really paying Bellingham close attention. Walloped him, didn't he, with his first challenge early on. And
I'm 13.
so close to him, they do not want him dictating this game.
I'm actually 14.
Out to the right-hand side, which is headed by Carvajal.
Don't you dare ban me, YouTube. I might look very young.
Lovely touch from Bellingham, but then a wild shot by Valverde.
Oh yeah, Bellingham's playing his old club.
And he blazed it away high and wide into the Real Madrid fans. 0-0.
Yeah. Nice and slick though, all out to the right-hand side. Bellingham laying the ball back to Valverde. He's never set off balance. And the shot left foot
Score.
high and wide over Kobel's crossbar.
So it is 0-0. First time in 4 seasons there's been no English club involvement in the Champions League final. But these fans from Madrid and from Dortmund have made this a real occasion here at Wembley Stadium. And Rudiger to Kroos, and then the bobbing hair of Camavinga with his pass through the middle. Good pace on that to Bellingham centrally. Passed it out to the left-hand side to Vinicius, taking on Ryerson, who leans into him. Still Vinicius, but Ryerson does well. He got support there from Hummels as well. One of the great servants of German football, Mats Hummels. Ryerson then forward. Now on the right-hand side with Sabitzer, but he's got 3 Real Madrid players around him. However, he's done extremely well, Sabitzer, to find the pass to Sancho, who is then just caught. I think it was a tap on the ankles from Camavinga. It's a free kick to Dortmund, and the referee Vincic comes off just to have a word. I think there'll be no more than that with Camavinga.
And I think we know how the Dortmund fans feel about that challenge. They feel there should have been a yellow card there for Camavinga.
Sancho wins the free kick. Just about the third time he's been involved in the match, Jadon Sancho. He'll feel, of course, won't he, that back in England, having been left out of the Euros squad as well, despite his revitalised form with Dortmund here at Wembley Stadium. The stadium, of course, where he missed the penalty, or had the penalty saved in the shootout at the end of the Euros final 3 years ago. That he can make a very big point. Long pass forward for Fulkrug, I think was in an offside position, no flag yet. Back to the edge of the area, Brandt into the box with a shot across the face of offside flag.
I'm with you, John. I don't know what Paul thinks. I mean, we're in a great position here. I thought it just moved a little bit too early. Well, his touch and go when the ball is played. The timing of his run has to be near perfect because he's not the quickest. He's more of an old-fashioned, shall I say, type of centre-forward. Nothing wrong with that, John. He actually links up well with Brandt, who smuggles the ball wide of the far post.
No, it was definitely tight. It would have been interesting if they'd scored there, whether it would have been on or not.
It would have been interesting.
Good attack there, getting in behind the Real Madrid defence.
And on Fulkrug, Chris, old-fashioned. And he's got a bit of a love-hate relationship with the Borussia Dortmund supporters, but he is their joint top scorer this season. I think every time he's on the point of being left out, he then gets a goal. As Kroos swings a pass to the right-hand side, Carvajal brings it down, knocks it back to Valverde, and the Uruguayans ball in towards the edge of the area, and a curling shot in the end. He got the ball under control, Vinicius. Vinicius, right side of the area, but it went flying away across the face of goal and wide.
But that opportunity arises because of Kroos and the quick switch. 30, 40-yard ball out to Carvalho, who's marauding on that right-hand side. Ball comes back and the shot wayward. Again, he's just so accurate, Tony Kroos, and he makes those long passes.
That's
so easy.
That's how I will remember him in years to come. When you talk about Tony Kroos, I will think of him in that body position, hitting passes like that, as Mendy certainly tests Courtois with a back pass as well. And now it's applause in unison from all of those Dortmund fans, the flags still waving, yellow and black everywhere. They really have brought the Gelber band with them from their home stadium. Madrid with the ball on the edge of the area. Rudiger back to Courtois, who calmly passes it left-footed out towards Carvajal, who takes that down. Rudiger again, little ball to Camavinga, who was very nearly caught out by Fulkrug, but was able to recover. And then Nacho with a clearance away that bounces for Bellingham, who's able to watch it onto his chest. And Bellingham now strides over the halfway line. Takes the ball down the left flank. He's got Vinicius to his left, and he uses him as well. And the Real Madrid number 7 is challenged by Hummels. So his chance there, Hummels. In he went with the challenge, put it out of play for a throw.
You know what? That's not really where he wants to be. Mats Hummels dragged out on that left-hand side, or on his right-hand side against Vinicius in 1v1 situations. The 2 times he has been dragged out, has actually won the challenges.
His 508th appearance for Borussia Dortmund today, Mats Hummels, and never mind the big games for Bayern Munich as well in the times that he had there, a couple of spells at Munich as the ball's played over the top for Real Madrid, but there's no one there in a white shirt, and Kobel is able to field that quite comfortably and pass it out to the aforementioned Mats Hummels. A little bitter that he's not in the German squad for the Euros, Mats Hummels. He said, I can't believe I'm not one of the best 5 defenders in Germany. And I have a bit of sympathy with him.
Yeah, he probably has a fair point, especially with his form towards the end of the season.
Yeah, there are a few of them who've been left out of the Euro squads in this Dortmund team. Maxson's another one, actually, not in the Dutch squad. Here's Valverde playing the ball back into the right-back position. Carvajal is being challenged by Adeyemi, but is able to do extremely well and take it. Beat Adeyemi, then Camavinga, long left-footed pass from him out to Vinicius on the left-hand side. Ryerson goes very tight. Ryerson with his bleached blonde hair. Then back to the clean side parting of Tony Kroos. And now Jude Bellingham just 10 yards inside the Dortmund half. Camavinga sweeps a pass now to Carvajal on the right-hand side. Then back towards the halfway line again for Real Madrid. A dummy by Vinicius, but strong challenge from Sabitzer on Jude Bellingham. He went in there, I think he got the ball and the man, and the referee has brought it back for the free kick for Real Madrid. Bellingham still on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, certainly Dortmund paying Bellingham close attention. Clever little over from Vinicius Junior. I actually think Sabitzer gets the ball there. I think Dortmund harshly done by.
I think if anything, it was Bellingham's challenge on Sabitzer. Free kick, which has been taken short by Real Madrid. Whistles from the Dortmund fans. They'll be feeling that they've been hard done to there, and are making their opinions known. Back it goes again towards the halfway line on what is actually a coolish night here at Wembley Stadium. Overcast. Just has a feeling there might be rain in the air. Nacho.
Yeah, I don't think the rain would be any surprise, John, with weather in recent times. It hasn't stopped raining in North Norfolk.
Felt like March sitting here inside Wembley Stadium yesterday as Vinicius goes around Hummels, but Borussia Dortmund take possession. Chan. Now here's Brandt. Brandt tried to play the ball through the Real Madrid backline for the run of Adeyemi. That's what they want, isn't it? Him to use his pace, the fastest player in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, he's blown hot and cold this season, Adeyemi. Got better the longer the season has gone on, but you're quite right. A Madrid high line, space in behind, and Brandt not on point with the pass.
Real Madrid back in position. And really, neither goalkeepers had a save to make yet. Not made a note from that point of view. A couple of shots from around the edge of the area for Madrid that have been over and wide. Here is Rodrigo. Not really seen him get into the game yet. Then back to Bellingham. A couple of heavy challenges on him, or at least he's gone down a couple of times, Bellingham. But okay, scored last time he was here. Jude Bellingham for England. Valverde down the right. Carvajal now with a cross to the edge of the box. Bellingham was just ahead of it and couldn't adjust, take the ball down. Got something on it. But Dortmund bring it away and Sancho wins the throw-in on the halfway line. 0-0.
Yeah, having a fair bit of joy, Paul, Madrid down that right-hand side with Carvajal getting on high.
Yeah, just interesting to see, first of all, how it's developing down Madrid's left, because they get these overloads down this left side with Vinicius, Rodrigo coming over and Bellingham. I mean, Hummels, Ryerson and also Sancho are going to have a really strong game defensively to deal with them.
Pass from Hummels, Adeyemi's onto this, he's beat the offside trap, Courtois comes out, forces him wide, and then he couldn't get the shot in. An excellent recovery from Carvajal, actually, to force him wide as well. That touch took him very wide inside the box, and there was no offside flag.
No, and it's the run from out to in. Carvajal tries to play him offside, he's onside. The ball from Hummels is absolutely perfect. Adeyemi goes round Courtois, takes a heavy touch, and the chance is gone. Madrid players get back and clear the danger, but they've got to be chances like that. The golden opportunity, a better first touch, and he rolls the ball into an empty net.
Take the corner short, Dortmund comes back to the edge of the area. Matson's ball in, left-footed, but Courtois, he's dropped it. It's still in the area, but he's able to fall forward onto it, and he's got it safely. And Courtois as well, we should mention him. Paul, the way that he came.
I might need to answer.
Adeyemi was through.
Courtois done incredibly well there. I mean, he forced that.
When this reached 25 minutes, I'll end the stream, okay? I can't believe it's 6-2. Subscribe.
I think he has such a heavy touch. He goes to go round Courtois, and then the angle is against him, and Madrid can get players back. A cuter first touch, a more secure first touch, and it's an easy finish. That is a massive opportunity, and Dortmund didn't take it.
Yeah, big moments like that, big games like this, you've got to take them. The underdogs with the first big chance, but now it's the favourites with Rodrigo, and Vinicius on the left-hand side beats Ryerson. He's on his right foot. The cross right across the penalty area, but straight for Matson, who's able to turn, and then Adeyemi quick passes it to Brandt. They say he's having his best season, Julian Brandt, but he's not in the Germany squad either. Now Sabitzer over the halfway line, roared on by the black and yellow in the stands. Sancho, then back to Sabitzer, works it across the penalty area. Adeyemi with a shot. Wondered whether he might have been caught by the challenge that came in on him, but he wasn't able to get an attempt on goal. It's won back though by Dortmund, and Matson again flicks it through. Fulkrug hits the post, bounces back to him, and then he couldn't force it on goal from a very tight angle. And Dortmund hit the post through Fulkrug.
What a few minutes for Dortmund! And Courtois he actually does really well.
Like the stream, please.
Three opportunities. Matson did well driving forward. Inside the box, who prodded the ball past Courtois and it agonised.
That is what I like. Yeah, I like. Yeah, I like. Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic chance there. Courtois got a touch on that. No, he doesn't. Hits the inside of the post. We just see it again now. No, it's wider. Courtois hits the inside of the post.
Bye.
Inches from bouncing in.
I mean, it actually bounces as well off the foot of the post and back across the face of goal.
Bye bye.
Too tight the angle on the follow-up. I say another spectator, by the way, has just come over the hoardings. But the stewards were onto this and have stopped them getting anywhere near the playing surface. That's 4.